Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Tea and Bites. We're back with your hosts.
There's Sandra.
I'm Aurel.
I'm Vito.
Yay! So guys, what is everyone up to this week?
So if you live in Australia, you know that there's Melbourne Cup, which is like, I think it's one of the biggest like horse racing event in the world.
Oh yeah, you went to a horse racing.
Yeah, so I went to that event on Tuesday with the people at my work. It's a work event. And it was nice. Like, I don't really know about horses, but I was not betting, which I should have. Because the horse that I picked went third place, so I should have.
Well, of course.
You should have.
I didn't. I'm trying to be good, and I didn't. And now I'm like, I should have. But it was good.
Nice.
I was just drinking and eating and having fun without actually knowing how it works. So that was nice. What about you guys?
Yeah.
Me, I went to York on the
yeah.
weekend to meet my friends. We ended up not watching a horror movie. We ended up watching Physical Asia, and we ended up baking for hours. We make salt bread.
Oh, yum.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh my god, talking about Physical Asia, I'm also obsessed with that show. It's so good. You guys have to watch it.
Right? Yes. How about you, Fit? I saw your TikTok.
Oh, so I started off my weekend going to Manchester for a Halloween party. I dressed up as Kung Fu Panda, as Po. Yeah, and I don't know, like, it was so fun because we don't like go out like we normally do, but we went to a bingo night.
Ooh.
So like, it's basically, the host was so fun. Like, we did bingo, but like a lot of dancing, a lot of like jokes as well.
That's nice.
And like, you could win money, which is always nice. And I was literally 2 numbers away from winning £1,000.
Oh my god.
But someone called bingo before me, so I was like,
I'm so sorry,
Whatever.
but in my head, when you said you're playing bingo, in my head, it's like you're playing it with old people.
no. Well, there are some old people, but like, this is more of an everyone type of thing. And like,
Right.
I don't think I should say this in a podcast, but like, the winner gets like toys.
Okay.
Interesting.
If you know what I mean.
Interesting.
If you know what I mean.
Okay.
We can bleep
let's
it
not
if you
discuss
want.
it further. If you know, you know. If you don't, move on.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds fun. Yeah, it sounds fun.
Yeah. Or money. You can also get money, like hundreds of pounds, which is amazing.
Nice.
But other than that, I went to a concert, and then it was
What
fun.
concert?
Ooh.
Yeah. Role model.
I don't know.
He's such a good performer,
Okay.
and he brought out Louis Capaldi and Niall as well.
Wow.
So it was definitely interesting.
Yeah. I gotta go on board with that.
Wow. Fun week.
Yeah,
Fun week,
that's
guys.
nice.
So, how about we start with our tea and bites? What do we have today, guys?
Oh, I have my green tea as per usual, but I have a very special bites, which is kata oma.
Ooh.
What's that?
It's telur gabus. I don't know how to say it in English.
Oh, I know that.
It's telur
I know that.
gabus,
Yeah,
but
okay.
this is not the brown sugar flavor. It's the cheese flavor. So it's like cheese stick sort of thing.
Ooh.
Oh. So yeah, it's like crunchy.
Yums.
Cheese
Open it
stick
together.
situation.
Oh, it's a fail.
Yums.
But yay.
What about us? What do we
Okay,
have?
we have a plethora of things. Which one do you want to pick? I'm picking this one.
Yeah, I think we
Mine's-
can have that one.
Mine's Oreo gingerbread Oreo.
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah. Like, what I feel is like it's November, so it's Christmas
It is.
basically.
It's time. It's
So
time.
starting Christmas
It's time to unfreeze
season
Mariah,
early.
guys. It's November.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's your time to shine.
Yes. True. Okay, so how about we talk about our Thrive Weekly challenge? How is it going with everyone?
I'm gonna be honest. I know I should have wrote down like an affirmation every day, one affirmation every day. I didn't write it down, but instead I say it to myself, looking at myself in the mirror.
I mean, okay.
That works too.
Yeah.
That works too.
And if you notice, I'm not putting any makeup today because I wanna like be comfortable with my own skin. And
Yes.
yeah, this is me without makeup. If it's the first time you're seeing me without makeup, this is me.
Yeah, your skin needs a breather too.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What about you guys?
And what about you?
Well, I flopped because I literally forgot what my challenge was today. But turns out my challenge was to stretch 5 minutes every morning. Well, I did it like the first 2 days, and then I completely forgot about it because I had like a lot of things to do. It's just an excuse, to be fair. But
it's a 5-minute stretch, bro.
Yeah.
You can be on your TikTok for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You can even like put your phone like there and you just stretch while watching the TikTok.
Yeah. Well, by watching TikToks / keeping up to date on news, I'm stretching my brain.
Okay.
So,
I feel like you're not anything.
So I mean, the challenge, the legends did like the challenge didn't really like specify what type of stretching I need to do.
Fair. That's fair. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. For me, it was so easy. I don't even consider it as a challenge. It was to drink like what minimum, like only one sugar
maximum. Only one.
Maximum one sugar drinks a day, which I don't actually drink any sugary drink that much. Probably like I only drink like once or twice a week. So
nice.
Yeah, it wasn't really a challenge, but it's a good reminder every day. Like, okay, let me limit my sugary drinks. You know?
Yep, that's fair. You know what we should do?
Yo.
Just so that we are on top of our challenges. Maybe if you guys look into our Instagram or TikTok account the following week, we might post our updates on us doing the weekly challenges. So you guys can actually keep track and we can be held accountable for what we're saying.
That's true. That's true. And also to remind us. So, we're going to do it as well. So, you know,
check out our Instagram. Check out our TikTok.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So today, we're going to talk about our social lives during uni.
Oh.
Remember last week we were talking about choosing our uni. Now we're going to talk about the social life when we start uni and how hard it is actually to make friends. And maybe like what surprised us and also how we spend time to recharge outside of work. So yeah, let's get into it. So for the first segment, I have a question.
Oh, sorry, Aurel.
So when you guys...
Aurel, before we get into the first segment, maybe we can give a reminder to everyone that we have subtitles available.
Yeah. Yes, so for everyone who's watching us from YouTube, there's the subtitle button up there. Yep. And then you can switch it to translate it to any languages you want. Indonesian or other even have as well. So yeah.
Let's get into it.
But for people who are listening, maybe it's good for you to learn English by listening to us speaking English.
Yep.
Yes.
Listening comprehension.
Okay,
guys.
Back. Maybe good for your IELTS, but yeah, okay. Let's continue. Okay, the first question is, so when we first started uni, we remind ourselves, was making friends at uni easier or harder than you expected comparing to your high school, or also like comparing to before you start uni?
I feel like because
anyone want to start?
I can start because I feel like I have comparison between uni in Indo and in Australia. I feel like in Indo it's pretty easy in a way. It's sort of like high school, but it's just like obviously like in high school you make friends with the people in your class mostly, but in uni you you make friends with like your whole cohort, or like even people with in different like what is it called in Indo? It's like jurusan, like major. And
majors
and from different activities in uni you get to like know more people and you're able to actually make friends with them. And I feel like in Australia it's like people are social but they're not like friends automatically. Like for example, on my last semester on my bachelor's when I was at UQ, I sit next to this girl every single week in this one class. Like I sit next to her, we talk every time on the class, we follow each other on Instagram, but we're not like friends. We're just like classmates. And then it took us a whole semester for us to be like, oh, maybe we should catch up. And then she ended up being my maid of honor now. So so I feel like that's the difference in Indo and in
so
Australia.
people are friendlies but maybe not as open to like being actual friends.
Because I feel like in Indo I feel like in Indo it's like your classmates is like teman kelas, so it's more like everyone is friends, you just assume everyone's friends. But here it's like you have colleagues, people in your cohort, like classmates, like they're not necessarily your friend, they're just there with you every day.
That's true. That's true. Honestly, for me, I experienced both. Because, like, for my bachelor degree, it feels like a high school. Because basically, my uni only have one major. So, like, of course, everyone knows everyone. And then the class usually is always the same. Like, we're with the same group of people and we're just moving subjects, changing subjects. So, technically, it's the same like high school. So, that one, it wasn't that hard because I don't think it's a hard transition. It's the same way as how I make friends when I was in high school as well. But and then during my master's, I did in University of York. That's more like, I feel like you guys relate because there's more majors and then we don't meet everyone. We have different friends in every class as well, maybe. So for me, I feel like it's harder during master's degree because I feel like people, I don't know if it's because it's already in a master's degree. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but like, I feel like people just go to class and then once they're done, they go back and do their own thing. So like, you don't really necessarily have to be very close with them. So like the stuff that I talk about with my friends, we're just talking about like, what homework do we have? Like, how do we do our projects and stuff like that? Like catching up about the work.
Because I feel like also,
what do you think?
Also like, because I did masters as well. Like I feel like people at master's degree, like a majority of them already have jobs or some of them even have families, so I feel like it's also limiting their time to socialize in a way with their like classmates and make actual friends in uni, I feel like. So
at least if they're like they have friends and they have time for it, like they already have a set group of friends in the first place, so it's not like they're open to like really make new friends, like in a way.
True.
So I think for me the experience was honestly like I've always been quite a social person, so I don't think it's that hard for me to make friends. But obviously the level of friends that I have is closer when I was in high school than when I was in uni. Like obviously because you spend like in high school you spend like 8 hours a day with them, like 5 days a week, and you share the same schedule, same everything. Whereas in uni you have like different interests, like different societies, different majors, so it's like you're totally living different lives. So like meeting somewhere in the middle, like having free time together is less common than like in high school, I would say. So in a way, like, okay, I have friends, like, especially like Indonesian friends or like my course mates, but maybe it's harder for us to like actually meet up, actually like catch up with each other, because obviously we're all busy with our own lives, and like we also have our group of friends as well. But that being said, like the people that I met in uni are some of the nicest and best people I've met, like, in my life. So, and like the bonds that I share with people who are closer to me in uni, I feel like are closer to when I was in high school, because obviously we're living abroad, like, right, like, away from like our families, our high school friends, and like all we really have is each other, and like that shared bond like makes us closer, but only to like obviously certain people, not to everyone. But like in an overall sense, at least for me, the experience was that I don't think it's any easier, but I don't think it's harder as well. It's about like the same level.
Fair.
That's fair.
It's
That's
like what
fair.
people say though,
That's
like
fair.
the friends you make in uni is like your friends for life. Because it's like
Yeah.
it's like I feel like this is the period of time when you do your most, like, it's like you do your dumbest stuff, and like you're trying out different stuff, and it's like this friend is just there for everything. So it's like you've seen my worst,
and you have your own
you
like
stick
realizations
with that.
and change in your mindset as well, and like you develop, so this is my actual friend.
It's like the friends that sticks with you when your prefrontal cortex is developing.
Yep, that's so right.
That's true. That's true. Okay, that's interesting. What surprised you guys the most about the social life in uni, and did it match your expectations? Yes or no? For me, like for this specific question, I feel like when I first started uni, like my bachelor degree, going out of Indonesia, I wouldn't say it's very surprising, but like it's more like when I was with my friends in high school, it's very easy to keep up with everyone. And then I feel like when I started uni and then I have new friends and everything, what surprised me is that the fact that I feel like I just have to add more effort to like keep up with everyone as well. Because like maybe it's because back home when in high school we meet everyone every day, so technically we don't really have to ask each other like, oh, how have you been, like, is there anything new, because you see each other every day, so you know about everyone. But I feel like when I first started uni, it was not a big shock, like just a small shock for me, that I just have to readjust and start to put more effort to ask like, okay guys, how are you guys this week? Is everyone okay? Everyone's good? Everyone's surviving? You know? So I feel like that's the most surprising for me, at least.
Fair. I think I know one is like, especially when I was still in Indoya, because I went to like a Christian high school, and it's like for some reason I feel like I was not exposed to a lot of different types of people. And when I go to uni, because like I went to state uni back in Indo, it's like I'm exposed to more different people, and it was a bit of a shock at first for me in terms like this is the age when people are like explorative. They are trying different stuff, and I'm just like, I'm trying to like bend myself more in a way, and like be more open-minded and be more like you're out of your small bubble and now you're in a bigger like space, so you have to like be open-minded, and you know, this is the real world, like this is it, you know. So it's just like trying to make friends and find friends that actually are in your wavelength. I feel like it's a bit harder than when you were in high school. That's my 2 cents.
Because obviously, like there's people that are like you as well, and I know you found like your people as well. But obviously, in the process of that, you find people that are very different to you, and you find yourself like trying to fit in almost. But at the same time, it's like there's also people who are like you, but you just haven't found them yet.
And it's also like hanging out with different types of people also opens you up and like sometimes it gives you more clarity, or it wakes you up on like, oh, I thought I'm like this type of person all this time. Turns out I'm a bit like this.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
challenging.
You learn something about
Yeah,
yourself.
exactly. It's challenging, but it's also interesting in a way.
Yeah. That's true. So now that we have several experience, like for example, you studying in Indonesia and then us also abroad, do you think studying abroad changed how easy or hard it was to connect with people and like friends?
I think for me it's harder to connect with like people, like new friends perhaps. It's like because in my perception it's like everyone has already sort of a different mindset. Like we don't really know what's going on with other people, because obviously in high school like we used to like really understand what people's like feelings are, what people's stress levels are, because we're basically having the same like projects, the same assignments, the same like social life basically. So you can kind of gauge like what people are feeling, what, and you know how to approach them better. However, like in uni, like because everyone's just like, as Sandra mentioned, it's like everyone's so different, and you're not necessarily just hanging out with people who are in the same course as you. Sometimes you like especially if you're abroad, like you meet with people who are in the same country, like from the same country as you, but obviously studying different majors and have had different like high school lives. So it's a bit harder to connect in that sense. But at the same time, once you connect with those people, it's like you're kind of bonded for life, because you already understand who they are, and like you understand more because like they're totally different than you, but you already like go through more lengths to understand them than like your high school friends perhaps. So it's like you have more connection in a way. What do
I
you guys
understand
think?
100%.
No, I agree that it's hard, but not. I feel like it's not as hard as how we mention it, because I also feel like for us with our background in high school, we're kind of. I feel like all of us were kind of open with like how the culture difference are and personality difference like abroad, because maybe also because we watch movies and stuff, so we kind of already have an expectation in our head, and like okay, you can say it's kind of stereotypical, but like we're not like, we're, of course we have our stereotypes towards other people, but also when you have that stereotypes as well, you kind of already open your bubble a bit. Like, so when you first start your uni, it's not really a big shock, and you just have to kind of learn and be more open with like new cultures, new environments, and everything. So yeah, in a sense, once we, like Vito said, once you get through that, it became easier, and like we can connect better with those people as well.
Yeah.
Maybe I just want to add on the culture thing. It's just like I feel like it's a bit harder to make genuine friendships and like genuine connections, especially with people that are culturally different to you. Because like, for example, there was this time when I was talking to like some people, and this one girl was like, oh yeah, like basically my mom is toxic, yada yada yada, like my mom is this, my mom is that. And then the other girl was like, basically, not obviously not saying it like lightly, but basically it's like, well, if she's toxic, cut her off. And I'm like, what do you mean cutting your mom off? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Like, that's not even in the equation
Right?
for us.
It's not something that I would ever think of saying. So, obviously, when it's sort of like your core values and people don't understand that, obviously it's harder for you to like make genuine friendships with them. But then again, there are also people here that has similar like values with me, like family wise, money wise, and all this stuff. So like we would match.
Yeah.
So I'm just like yes, there are like stereotypes, but then at the end of the day, like people are raised differently, people are influenced by different things.
Yeah.
So yes, you have stereotypes when you're approaching someone that's fair. Like you're just trying to
Yeah.
protect yourself and like sort of gauge what kind of person you're like going to talk with, like have conversations with. But once you actually
Yeah.
know the person, sometimes it's different. So yeah.
Yeah, I think like that stereotype thing. Basically, obviously, like all of us come from different backgrounds, like different cultures as well.
Yeah.
But like after you, like as long as we all understand that, like we have different cultures and we acknowledge that and we understand that not everyone should be the same like us, then that understanding will make it easier for you to
Understanding and
connect.
respect, guys.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, maybe just to wrap up about the social life part, a little bit deep discussion. Basically, how do you tell the difference between classmates and real friends in uni?
For me, it's quite easy because obviously I have classmates that are real friends and some of them are just classmates. So I think especially how I know they are real friends is if they reach out to you outside of classes, pretty much, because obviously people would come to you if like they need, for example, they don't go to uni and then they need some notes, for example, like they will come to you and then ask for your notes, and or like just like group projects, they will like keep up with you because obviously we have the same shared goal in mind. But then what I know, like what I can differentiate between just classmates and real friends is if they genuinely look like they care about you, and like they also are quite open with what they're going through in their lives as well, and like that's how you can kind of see who like real friends are compared to classmates. But honestly, like classmates wise, I don't really have a lot of real friends. Most of them are just classmates to me.
I agree.
Okay. Okay. How about you?
I
How about you,
agree.
Sandra?
What would I add on to that? Yeah, because I completely agree with that. Maybe it's more like seeing which friends are there for you when you need help is also an indication of real friends,
Yeah.
and like people who you can rely on and you can cry to. So I think that's a good indication.
See, what's interesting for me is that it's a bit different from my experience because as what I mentioned before in Bachelor, like my uni is completely different from a normal uni, so it's technically like high school. So at the beginning it's a bit hard actually to know if they're just like, if I can just categorize them, some people as just classmates or as real friends. And of course with also the background of everyone's going to hospitality school, so everyone's there to network, like it's networking, so it's a bit hard to kind of figure out if they're just trying to be nice because they want to have a connection with you in a business level or like to work level, or like they actually is trying to be nice to gain friendship, like real genuine friends. I feel like it was a bit hard in the beginning. I don't know if it was the same, but for me in the beginning it was like I have this group of friends that I started with, but then by the end of it, after the 4 years, it was a completely different group. Like at the beginning I wouldn't even expect being very close with those people at the end, you know? So like it's very interesting how the friend group changes until the end of my uni time.
Yeah.
I experienced something similar too.
So yeah.
It's always interesting when that happened.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we all learn how to like, you know what we, our values, our course and everything. And then we kind of put that, kind of a boundary to some people who are actually, who we think give like negative energy.
And
or
also
stuff like
sometimes,
that.
sometimes it's like
kind
what
of,
I mentioned, like you think you fit in one friend group because, oh, this is how I am, this is who I am. But then as you evolve, as you get older and you're exposed to more experiences, you meet new people on those experiences, and you're like, oh, actually, I'm more inclined to these people. Like, turns out I'm more this kind of person. So sometimes it's not necessarily like the person, like your old friend group is treating you badly, or they're a toxic friend group in a way. But sometimes you just change and they change, and you just don't fit in the same box anymore, and that's fine.
That's true.
That's fine. True. So if you're like currently experiencing through that, like just the changing of friend groups, and like you feel like your friends have changed, just know that there's always gonna be like people who are like you and who understand you, and it's okay. Like people change and you also change. So just like let it happen, and then
you will find your own people.
Your people will come to you at the end of the day.
I would say just be more open to experiences and be more out there, especially in terms of stuff that you know you like. For example, if you know you like dancing,
that's true.
Try joining dance clubs. Try venturing out and meeting people that are on your level and have the same energy as you. So,
Okay, since Sandra mentioned about hobbies a little bit, maybe we can start talking about our activities during uni instead of just meeting with friends and everything. So, what were your go-to hobbies or comfort activities during uni, and do you still do them now? Maybe start with what are your hobbies before during uni?
I would say I actually love like dancing, I love singing, and I love reading, but I don't really join a book club. But actually, when I was in... I just read by myself. But actually, when I was in UI, in University of Indonesia, I actually joined a dance sport group. Which, for me, it's like I'm getting out of my comfort zone, because I know I love dancing, but sometimes my own insecurities stops me from actually evolving and actually putting myself out there. But I'm like, you know what? I've been wanting to do this. I'm just signing up for it. And by the end of like my time in University of Indonesia, like before the pandemic, I actually joined championships and I actually won medals. So
nice.
I'm not like bragging, but I'm just saying like sometimes you are your own stepping like what? Well, not stepping stone, but like you're your own boulder. Like you hinder yourself from actually finding something that you love and meeting the people that you can connect with. So
you just gotta be more open, like especially like you're in uni, you don't have any like restrictions anymore, like if like you can explore and do whatever you want. Well, obviously I'm not telling you guys to do things that are like questionable.
Don't do anything dangerous.
But but what I mean is just like you will know what you've been wanting to do, and you sometimes just have to take the leap and do them because no one's holding you back.
Oh, and as of now, I'm actually talking to my coworker of joining a dance class because I'm not doing overtime anymore, and I'm like, look, I'm free at nights after work. Let's join a dance class. So we're planning to do that next week.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's so cool.
What about you guys?
Yeah. How about you?
I think my hobbies are... I'm not really sure what my hobbies are. And I wouldn't categorically call like this a hobby.
I know what your hobby is.
But obviously...
Going to concerts.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't necessarily think like categorically it's a hobby because it's kind of... It comes with a lot of like privilege and like hard work as well to get to that hobby. Like you actually have to like do part-time jobs and stuff because it's not a cheap hobby. But like throughout uni I've been going to like a lot of concerts, meeting a lot of like people, and honestly, like, I feel like it's the same as, like, you joining, like, dance classes. Because, like, mostly you meet like-minded people. Like, the people who share the same love with music as you. Because, obviously, like, sometimes you go to concerts and then you meet you don't really meet people, right? If you're not like actively maybe like queuing or something like in the line and talk with the people in front behind of you. But then like I do that, like I kind of queue like early on, so I got to meet like a lot of yeah, I got to meet like a lot of different people, a lot of different personalities, which is like very exciting. But like it made me feel like kind of understood a little bit because we're sharing the same like love love towards music, and like basically we were all bored in the queue, so we just talk about anything. And the good thing about it is that no one really knows who you are, so you can like say anything you want.
You're like,
That's
oh my god,
true.
can you relate to this song about that breakup? Yes, I experienced that. I just met you, but I'm gonna spill.
Whereas like sometimes with like sometimes with your friends, it's like, oh, I'm scared like this is gonna go up or something. Like I'm scared, like they're gonna like judge me or whatever. But like this people you won't meet ever again, so you can literally just
What if
say
like next
anything
minute that person
and
joins
just
your
disappear.
company and becomes your boss?
Oh well,
You're like besties.
You never know.
yeah, yeah. You know me now.
What about you, though?
For me, I mean, you guys know I always do
Yeah.
sports since high school, so I feel like my hobbies always
Yeah.
relate to sports.
Yeah.
So, and also when I started uni, it was during COVID. So obviously there's nothing open, there's nothing to do, so you have to be a bit more creative. And plus, I live in Switzerland where nothing is there. So we do have to be a little bit more creative when we want to do something outside of school. So I started going to the gym. That's when I started going to the gym with my friends. Because thankfully I found a group of people who are also trying to be healthy and also like to do sports and like to try new activities. So we try like, we play golf, we try tennis, we do gym every day, and then we try like spin class.
Interesting.
And then different types of class. Yeah, it was so fun. Like we just try to keep ourselves busy outside of school because there's nothing else to do in Switzerland, guys. If you've been there and if you lived there for like 4 years, there's nothing
No, to be
do
honest
there.
though, when I
So,
when I
like,
went
you
there,
just
I
have
was
to
like,
be
I want to live here,
creative.
but I can understand how it can get really boring with time.
Yeah. Maybe another like hobby. I wouldn't say it's a hobby. I feel like it became a routine because I have my group of friends and like basically at least once a week we always switch places to have
that's
dinner
nice.
together. It's like someone would host
Yeah.
dinner and it happens like every week just to like catch up and talk about, you know, other stuff other than school, like gossip and stuff. And also we cook together.
Yeah.
So started cooking as well in uni.
Yeah, I think it's the same with me though. Like obviously like you need to find a reason to hang out, so you start like making excuses to hang out, like cooking or having dinner. And I think that's a good way to like maintain friendships as well.
100%. I agree.
Yeah. So, do you guys think that having hobbies really helps your mental health, or do you ever feel guilty for not being productive?
No, I think it helps your mental health because, like, for example, like I said, like I joined a dance club back in University of Indonesia, and actually my mom was against it at first because for her it's like I'm wasting my time when I should be like studying and focusing on uni. Because like obviously I was joining like championship, so like my schedule for like training is like pretty packed, and I sometimes have to train until like 10 p.m. and all that. So my mom sees it as not being productive with my uni stuff, but actually it's like because of the time constraint, and also because it's physical. I feel like anything that's physical, it's beneficial for your mind as well. Like it's gonna make you productive, and it's gonna it has more benefits than, you know, like bad stuff when you actually So for me personally, I feel
in a broader sense, like it prevents you from burning out, from studying too much. It like fulfills your like your physical state, your mental state as well, which makes you in turn like maybe more motivated
Yeah.
to study, more motivated to be
Exactly, because
productive
it's
as
like
well.
it feels like when I'm at my dance club and I'm with my friends and all that. When I get home, yes, I'm tired, but at the same time, I'm like energized. So I am actually able to focus
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
study. Meanwhile, I feel like if I'm just like lazying at home during those times that I'm training, I wouldn't be able to study, and I'm just like tired, like mentally tired, and like
Yeah, you're just
yeah,
gonna
I'm
be
just gonna be
in
running
bed,
in
like
bed and like
just
not
doing
studying,
nothing.
studying
Yeah.
anyway. So yeah, I feel like I'm more productive.
No, I agree. And I think everyone would relate to that. Like doing something you like or just something
Yeah.
like productive or like physical, it helps with your mental state because obviously I think for me just like even not like something physical, just like going out, like talking to people, like doing the things that I like to do with people. For example, like trying out new restaurants or like
Yeah.
cooking together. Like, okay, maybe it cuts away from my time to study or like my time to actually do my assignments, but at the same time it makes
Yeah.
me happy and it makes me after
Yeah.
that like more motivated to do the things that I actually have to do. So in a way, like having hobbies is always good. I don't think it will hinder your productivity in a way. If anything, it will
I
make
just
you
want
more
to add a little
productive.
thing.
I agree.
Just a reminder, guys, doing anything that you love is never a waste of time. It's always something good to invest
Yeah.
your time in, because at the end of the day, you don't want to burn yourself out
Yes.
because you set aside the things that you love to do. So,
Yeah. I think no matter how busy you are, you always have to kind of obviously that's a
Yeah.
priority as well, but you have to prioritize yourself and make sure you still do the things you love, because that moment when you start like losing your hobbies, losing your habits, it's the moment you start
Yourself.
like losing
exactly.
a part of yourself as well. Yeah. And that's the start of something
The start of
like
something
bad and not productive.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Copyright.
No, I sang it myself.
Okay, it's
though,
okay.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
What song is that
No,
even?
it-
You made that song up.
I almost said it. Anyways. What about you, Aurel?
No, yeah, I agree. I completely agree. I completely agree with what you guys said. Especially for me, like I started going to the gym and stuff. Definitely feel the difference. Like when I start going to gym and be productive, like I go to gym every day.
Yeah.
I just feel like it makes me more energized to go to school, to go to uni as well. Like my brain is
Yeah.
more fresh and everything, and I can do everything more productive as well. But also, I don't know if you guys can relate, but like especially during my bachelor degree when I started uni, I feel like I always try to find things to do. Like I never wanted to just stay at home and rest. Like I feel like when I start to rest, that's when I'm not productive. I don't know why. Like I feel like I just don't want to do work and stuff. I'd rather, just go out and ask my friend like, guys, okay, we have this work. Do you want to go out, go to a cafe and work together?
Yeah.
Or like, I always wanted to do something. Like I don't want to just stay at home. I don't know why. Coming from an introvert before, guys.
Yeah. I think I can understand that when I was like in uni, but then after I think I experienced internship, right, for 1 year, and at that moment like obviously I've been productive all day at that point, like forced to be productive all day pretty much, because it's like 8 hours of like socializing and working as well. So after that, like I just feel kind of like I have to recharge again. So like I just don't want to like do anything. But then I also understand like I kind of feel like because I already did all that productive things, I'm just too lazy to do other things. And I think in hindsight, like now I realize that I should have still like looked for things to do, because like when that happened, it feels like all my life is just revolved around work. And then after work, like I just want to switch off. Like I don't want to like really do anything like my hobbies or anything. Like I just want to switch off, like just do nothing. And like in hindsight, like I think like still having like my own hobby, still having like that motivation to like do things that I don't normally do. Just like, I mean, just going outside my comfort zone and trying new things is also a good thing for me. Like, it keeps it interesting and not making your life revolve around work, I would feel.
Right, yeah. I want to say...
Do you find it hard?
A little thing though.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's like, for me, my turning point was on pandemic. Because I'm the same as you, Aurel. Like, I feel like I have to be productive all the time. Otherwise, I'm lazy. But I feel like my turning point was on pandemic because I genuinely jam-packed my schedule. I was like committed to like a gazillion of things, and that's when I realized that this is not productivity. This is burning me out, and productivity means that I set aside time for my own me time and doing the stuff that I love, and still giving time for people that I love on top of doing my responsibilities. So I feel like it's just a phase that you would have to go through when you're in uni, when you just genuinely feel like,
definitely.
I have to be productive, otherwise I'm lazy. But sometimes productivity is not like that. So, like, productivity means, yes, you're on top of what you should do, what you need to do, but at the same time, you also still need to make sure that you have time for the people that you love and doing anything that you love. Because otherwise, it's gonna get bad quickly. So that's my learning curve when I was in uni. So
and I think it's the same
for
all of us.
I know it's
definitely.
A very universal
like
experience.
you still have to prioritize.
But like, since you guys already like kind of work now, do you find it hard to like keep up with your hobbies in uni, to like keep on doing it now that you're working? Did you find it hard to find the time, or like just to continue doing that hobbies?
Not really for me.
Yeah, I mean, because my hobby is like literally going to concerts, so it's kind of harder to like find days off, because you either have to take an annual leave or like the concert has to be on weekends, or like at night and in the same city that you're living in. Like, you can't like just go to London on a random Wednesday.
Wait, is that what you did?
And like just to go to a
sometimes you can do that. Sometimes you can do that.
When I still have enough annual leave, I do that. but like, basically, I think it's more like you have to find hobbies that are less, what's it called, less time consuming. Like, more like, for example, like if you, Sandra, like do dance class, like you can do it after work, like for an hour. So I think I'm like in search of a hobby that's that I can do outside of work. Like, currently searching for a hobby. Yeah, I like cooking, and I do that outside of work, to be fair. But I think recently it's more because like I've worked all day. I don't really like. I used to try to cook like kind of like intricate meals that I have to actually spend a lot of time doing that. But then like sometimes after work, I just want to cook something quick and easy, like fried rice, for example. So it's not like, and like I would say my cooking hobby is more like those intricate things, the things that I have to like prepare for like hours, and I get to do that on the weekends though, don't get me wrong, but I don't get to do that like every single day after work. So I mean, I also like watching movies and listening to music, so I think like in a way that fulfills, like I still do that outside of work.
But I think they'll fit, because I also like cooking, and sometimes like when I'm like stressed out during the day, sometimes in my head it pops up like, you know what, I need to cook. It doesn't have to be like something meticulous, but I feel like, I don't know if it's been like beneficial for you or not, but for me personally, sometimes like when I cook and I'm just like in the moment of me cooking and actually like enjoying cooking, like it helps makes my day better. So maybe instead of seeing it as something that you have to do so that you can eat, maybe see it as like, this is something that I like to do and I enjoy doing it, and like like be more mindful with like
it's kind of therapeutic as well.
Maybe it'll help you feel better during the like to like end the night sort of thing.
I agree with you, because that's how I feel on the weekends, but I think like more in the weekdays I just feel so tired after work, so I just want to like just cook and get it over with. But I think like you're right, like when I cook I have to just be more like, oh, I'm cooking, I'm doing the thing that I like.
Not like gaslighting yourself. If you don't enjoy it, don't gaslight yourself. But maybe if you actually like cooking, see it more like, oh, I get to cook at the end of the day, and this is something that I like, and be mindful about it. Maybe it'll help make your night feel better. We'll see.
Yeah. That's true.
That's true. I think that's such a good advice.
What about you, Rel?
Okay, so now we talk about our hobbies, right? I did mention that already. We talk about our hobbies, so like, just a bit fun question. What's your favorite main character activity? Something that make you feel calm or happy when you do it alone?
Singing in the shower.
Ooh. You know what? Yeah. Well, not in the shower.
Do we count that as a hobby?
I mean, I do it all the time. It makes me happy. I would say it's a hobby.
I think what's kind of like recently, what I feel like is kind of like freeing and fulfilling for me. This is kind of weird, by the way.
What?
But like on the way to work, or like when I'm walking to work, or when I'm in the train, or on the way home, I like to just like when I listen to music, I like to sing out loud.
You told me about this.
I just sing out loud, and recently I got louder and louder.
I remember you saying,
like I was just like fully singing. It's like I have free will, guys.
He promotes free will, guys.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's fair though. Like, no one actually care if you want to scream, you want to sing.
Yeah, and it can get more main character energy than that.
That's true.
Like I feel like I'm waking up, I'm working, I'm having a job that I actually like listening to music that I like singing it out loud, waking everyone up while I'm doing it.
It's like that episode in Friends, you know, like when like Joey's neighbor always sings every morning.
Yeah.
That's you.
Oh my god, and last weekend, like when I was in the tube, like I was singing out loud, but then the tube was also loud, right? So I thought my voice was not that loud, but then like people were looking at me, and then at that point I was like, I don't really care, you know. I just keep singing. I don't care.
They don't know you, so it's fine, you know.
And that kind of fulfills me a little, like, okay, like I'm having my main character moment, like no one cares.
That is a very main character moment, actually. Slay.
Yeah.
What's on you?
Slay.
Yeah. And I think exercising your free will is always a good thing for your mental health.
Fair, bro.
Like, okay, you're not really constrained to anything. You can like literally do whatever you want.
True.
That's true.
And if people judge you, like, who cares?
You should be like, it's good.
Okay, how about you, Chi?
Yeah, mine is singing.
Activity?
But
also singing?
Mine's in the shower or when I'm in the car with Liam only, and I'm like, you know what, I want to sing. Because the things that I do is like I would belt like the K-pop Demon Hunter song, or like all these things that I can fail, and if I fail, I'm by myself, or it's just Liam and I don't care. But when I don't, I'm a bit sad because I'm like, well, I'm by myself now. No one can really see me do this.
Yeah.
But it's giving...
I mean, for me, it's the same.
Really?
Like
Oh, yeah.
What, you sing?
But I don't sing outside. I do it at home.
We're more alike.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, you know, sometimes I just wanted to, like, if I want to have a me time. I mean, like what he said, how can you get more main character than doing that, you know? Like, I just sing and then just play, like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I just play, like, club songs in the morning. Just to, you know, be productive. Whoops. Sorry, Mom.
No, I think that's fine though. I have a friend who works from home, and like she has a comfort DJ set, so she just plays it when she's at work, and it makes her productive as well.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys. So, what did we learn from today? Maybe I can start with a question like, what did you learn about yourself from your uni social life?
Ooh, I think I learned that like not everyone's like you at that moment in your life you're not gonna connect with everyone, and that's totally okay. You will end up finding your people at the end of the day, and the people that you meet at uni, like if you find that people you connect with, obviously like it's different for some people, because I have friends as well who go to uni and don't find any people they connect with, but they still connect with people in their high school. But I think like it's just overall, when the people that you connect with at your uni phase, no matter if it's your high school friend or if it's your uni friend, like those people are gonna be the ones that like you stick with for the rest of your life. So just always like try to be open, try to connect with people, and try to open your mind as well, because you never know who you're gonna meet or who you're gonna be friends with at the end of the day.
True.
Yes, I agree. Maybe for me, I would say, don't like just follow the flow. You know, like maybe in high school, you at the time when you were in high school, you can kind of control your friend group, like how your friendship's going to be like and stuff. But you just have to let it be. So like when it's time that you let's say you're close with someone, and then maybe you guys have different core values and everything, it's okay to like be apart, you know. At the end of the day, you have to think about yourself. Maybe that's what I learned from my uni life. You have to think about yourself, and also at the same time like cut those people who drag you down, and like be with those people who helps you grow.
100%.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's more like I said, like, don't be your own boulder. Take that leap of faith. Push yourself out of your comfort zone to do something that you actually like, because sometimes you never know who you're going to meet in the process. I think that's for me.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good ending, guys. Now, with our, as usual, with our last segment, we have the Thrive Weekly Challenge.
Yay!
Okay.
And for today, I actually have the wheel, guys.
Okay.
Finally.
I think we have an extra Thrive Weekly Challenge for us this week, which is that we're gonna try and record like what we do.
We have to do it like
we
7
hold
days,
ourselves accountable, and I think that's also a challenge for us. So.
Yes. Okay. We can add that.
If you don't do it one day, then don't lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just take a video of yourself like saying, "Oh, I didn't."
Like, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So now I have the wheel. I'm gonna screen record and then pop it.
Go ahead.
Who wanna start? Should I
Me.
start? Oh, you start? Okay, you can spin it.
I'm
Just spin it.
excited.
Okay, for Vito, he have to journal 3 sentences every day.
Okay.
I feel like that's gonna be wouldn't say a big challenge, but
No,
you know,
I think
to remind
it's easy
yourself
for
to
me.
actually do it.
Cause I like my phone have a journal app.
Yeah.
We all have.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't want to say the brand, but like my phone specifically has a journal app. So, and I fill that up sometimes if I want to fill that up. But yeah, I fill it up quite rarely. But now this will remind me more. To do that.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Okay, so for me, no phones after 10 p.m. every day. Ooh,
Okay.
this is gonna be a bit of a challenge, but I'll try it.
But you would have to record yourself with your phone.
I'll record it in the morning and like report
Yeah.
how the night
Okay.
goes, you
Fair,
know?
fair.
Yeah. Okay, for Sandra, because she's far away, I'm gonna spin it for her.
Thank you. What do I get?
Okay, so for you, try one new hobby or activity this week.
Oh, that's good. Well,
it has to be something new. So
okay.
So dancing class doesn't count. Okay.
I'm still thinking about it. Okay. Why do I get the hardest one?
No, I think it's quite easy. Like you can just maybe make juice every day or something.
Like maybe it's time for you to try a new sport.
But you said creative
or
creative activity. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Hobby or activity. Yeah, it can be like you start doing something every day.
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah.
I can do it. I got this.
Okay. All right.
Yay!
Okay. So guys, stay tuned for our posts on our Instagram and TikTok for the Thrive weekly challenges.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And for our listeners from any of the podcast app, rate 5 stars if you like it. And for people who are watching from YouTube, comment down below any topics you want us to talk about, or if you have any questions or everything. And all of our socials are down below as well. Yeah. Please follow our Instagram. I know we haven't posted anything yet, but we're gonna start posting. Yep. So stay tuned. Yes. We're gonna start to be more active there as well.
Yes.
Alrighty, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much everyone for listening.
See you next week.
I hope you guys have a nice day, evening, or anything. Bye.